So welcome to Nugget for your noggin. So have you ever thought about the control that you would feel, the empowerment you would feel if you could actually reshape your own response to the stress that you're dealing with every day? Well, you can. And we talk about it a lot in our managing anxiety and stress, and we talk about tools that help you do that. And I want to share some of that with you right here. So when we talk about reshaping our response to stress, there's two pieces that you can do. You can turn it on to leverage that stress for good, which can really happen, or B, how do you turn that stress off and move it away from you? And what I want to focus on in this nugget is really 5 ways that you can turn it on so that you can use that stress for good. So the first one is you can really change the story around the stress that's happening. And so what we mean by this, and we talk a lot about mindset shift and like the 180 tool and eliminating self-limiting beliefs. So really sit down and change that story around the stress that's happening to you right now. What does that need to look like and look differently? How can you take that stress and make it positive? That's what that means. And then secondly, it's aim for manageable tasks throughout your day or throughout your week. You really have to assess all these things I need to do. What is important to me right now? What's important to my environment right now? What's important to my family right now? And only pick those couple of things that are going to make the biggest impact to you, and then lean in and leverage them. And then that brings us to the third one, and that's really being single task focused. Multitasking truly is a myth. And so what we mean by single task focusing is pick that task, lean into it, and focus in on it. And don't let all these other things going on around you move you from that focus, because then you can get that done and then you can move on. And so that takes us to the fourth thing that you can be doing to really turn on that stress. And this is about working in blocks. So you may have multiple things that you have to care for, or multiple hats that you have to wear throughout the day or throughout the week. You could be a professional working at home and now your family is also at home and your children are at home. Or you could be caring for a loved one throughout the day, or you could be babysitting family members, anything like that, and yet you still have all your other things to do. So chunk out your work in blocks. So take some time, a couple hours, and this is what I'm doing, or who I'm caring for, or what I'm getting done, or what hat I'm wearing. And then make sure you take a break. And then you move into the next chunk. Here's this hat that I'm wearing. This is what I need to be doing right now. Doing dinner and caring for the family. This is the only hat I'm wearing right now for this period of time. And then you need your rest time. That's working in blocks. And then finally, the fifth one is what we call reducing decision fatigue. So with all these hats, we probably have a ton of different decisions that we have to make either throughout the week or even throughout the day. And you just really need to minimize those decisions or plan for those decisions differently so that you're not feeling as though you have to make this decision right here and now, and this is the third decision you've had to make in 4 hours. So talk to your family, friends, coworkers, whatever that looks like, and how can we delegate some decisions that need to be made, or how can we plan for them differently? If we need to figure out what are the kids wearing, what are we having for dinner, what events are we going to, plan it out. Like sit down and spend an hour of time talking about what the week's going to look like and those decisions that are coming up, and plan those decisions ahead of time, or delegate so that all the decisions are on you. So those are 5 ways that you can really dive in and turn on that stress to reshape your response to it, and then minimize the consistency of that stress you might be feeling. So remember, there's purpose in your potential. Unleash it.